right, fam, got a good one for you today. Did you know that most people stop pursuing their dreams by the age of 30? Yes, by the age of 30, most people have stopped pursuing their dreams, and I get it. Life is hard, things aren't working out, so you have to be practical. But just wondering, what can we do about that? I kind of looked at some things and I said, okay, what is the best plan when it comes to pursuing your dreams? When should you stop? And I found this one quote where a guy says, you should stop pursuing your dreams about a couple days after you die. And that's good, But listen, today I want to tell you a story about a gentleman by the name of Harlan Sanders. All right, Harlan Sanders was born in the 1890s. 1890s, his father dies when he's approximately 7 years old. He's then left with his mother and his siblings. His mom says, hey, I need you to help me out with your siblings, all right? I need you to be responsible for cooking, just help me raise them. And so that's what he did, help with the cooking, help with other aspects of the raising. He even had to go out and get a job. The job only lasted him a couple of days. His mother is extremely disappointed into him, and she verbally expresses that disappointment to him. By the age of 12, his mother remarries. He now has a stepmother there, stepfather. And the stepfather doesn't really care too much for his stepkids, so he decides to leave. All right, he goes out, does a couple odd jobs, and just like with that first job he had, he wasn't really good at keeping a job. He finds himself married. Scenario repeats itself. Clearly his wife isn't happy with that. So at some point he says, okay, got to do something different. He hitchhikes a ride across country. The gentleman picks him up. He's telling him about all of the misfortunes that he's had in life. The guy listens to his story and he says, hey, I have a convenience store over here. If you're interested in it, you can run this convenience store. Harlan says, great, sounds like a good idea to me. Goes and runs the convenience store, does really well with it, until at some point, due to economic situations, the convenience store closes down. He gets another opportunity to run a Shell station. He goes in there, runs the Shell station, sets up a little table, starts selling chicken and other dishes that he's cooking. Does pretty good with it. As a matter of fact, he does well enough where the governor ends up giving him the nickname of, not necessarily a nickname, but giving him the unofficial title of colonel. All right. So at this point, he sets up. He has his little restaurant, has his hotel, and he has his other little businesses there. He's thinking everything's going to go well. Realtor comes along, offers him $160,000 for his property. He turns it down, says, look, I'm right off the interstate. Life is good, don't need that. A couple months later, interstate comes through, different exit, bypasses his whole establishment. He ends up auctioning this place off for half the amount he was originally offered. Now he's thinking, wow, what do I do at this point? So at the age of 66, yes, at the age of 66, he is now collecting a Social Security check for $105 per month. All right. And he says, all right, let's try it again. He starts off selling out of the back of his vehicle with a pressure cooker. He goes to various restaurants and says, look, let me show you my recipe for chicken and how to make it. All right. And from there, he said he's selling franchises for this whole chicken idea. He catches on. People started coming to him as opposed to him going to them for his chicken franchises. All right. This individual, Colonel Sanders, ends up by the age of 73 selling his operation for the price of $2 million. All right. So again, he got his real start at the age of 66. And by the age of 73, he's selling it off for $2 million. That, my friend, my family, shows persistence. That shows us that we can do this at any age. Let's continue to follow our dreams. And anytime you see a piece of fried chicken, you eat a piece of fried chicken, you see a KFC or any chicken restaurant, remember, age 66, this is when he started. If he can get his real start at 66, there is no age that's too old for you. All right, let's go out, continue to follow our dreams, and peace out.